Youth runner here with Sherman Notre Dame star and a woman that added to her legacy at the 65th Bound SAC Relays, just piling up the gold medals, and no more fitting way than to do it in the discus to finish it off here at Hilmer Lodge Stadium. Of course, I'm talking about reigning state champion and Louisville commit Aja Johnson, 152.9 after 45 3 3/4 in the shot put. Obviously, would have been the most perfect ending to walk out of here with another double, but we'll save that for the last weekend of May at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Buchanan. But the fact that, much like last week at Arcadia, that discus was last, and that, the fact that you're able to, I mean, your invitational record over the course of your career is truly extraordinary. But just how much does it mean, for you to be able to do it here, in the last invitational of your high school career?
Yeah, I know, it's pretty bittersweet. I'm gonna miss this meet. It's a pretty big meet. It's like surreal seeing like college athletes, like middle schoolers to high schoolers, like all throw in like the same.
We get to see Kaisa Marie Linfors and and all the great collegiates, and then we get to see you and and Soraya and Trinity and Jasleen like right after that.
I think it's pretty great because it's like you get to like envision what your future is gonna be like. I mean, I remember when I was a freshman here and I'd see like the college girls throwing and just be like, that's crazy. Like,
and Valerie would even make trips back then.
Yeah, I think it was like sophomore year she was here.
Yep. And Nicholas has been here before.
Yeah, so I mean it's pretty surreal, and it's like it's really just good to like see like where you could be in the future and just like what you're looking up to actually in real life. Like you see the videos, but it's good to see it in real life.
And the fact that it's such an awesome community and everybody's so approachable and everybody's so personable. It's like there's very few moments where like you can meet the people. I mean, obviously. I want you to be the best version of Aja Johnson. You're not going to be a version 2.0 of anybody else, but just to be able to, you're literally, sharing the same. It's not like they put the high schoolers in one ring and and the college and pro athletes in another. It's like you're all sharing the same ring. Doing the same shadow movements and whatnot. How profound is that your feet are literally touching the same ground that the American record holder is?
I think that's pretty amazing. I think that just kind of shows me like I can do it too. That could be me one day. It's like a goal to look forward to. So if anything, it just pushes me forward.
Well, knowing Valerie Allman's marks at Silver Creek High School in Colorado like I do. You are right on the same pathway that she was when she was your age. So obviously, I can't wait to see many years down the road when you've done incredible things in Louisville. What that will look like professionally. But now, obviously, the fun part is the invitationals. But now, Coach Nick Garcia just said back to training on Monday. You got a league meet to go through. You got a section prelim to be able to get through, and then the fun really gets going with section finals, masters, and ultimately the state meet. Just not only understanding the goals that you want to accomplish, Aja, but what it requires of a elite athlete like you to go that many consecutive weeks. Being at a very high level. How beneficial has it been the past couple of years, just understanding not only how you want your body to feel throughout May and June if it carries that far, but also mentally and emotionally what that requires?
Yeah, I've been really focusing on just outside of throwing, just keeping my body healthy, getting enough sleep, eating the right things, just cutting out certain foods, drinking enough water, just those simple things that might be overlooked, but will go the extra mile into getting me to where I need to be in that goal that I need to reach at the end of May. So on and off court, I'm trying to lock in and focus.
I have never defined you by your titles, your records, your PRs, because you are so much more than that. But the fact that like I said, at the two most profound invitationals that you compete at in California, and arguably two of the biggest and best in the entire United States, like I said, multiple titles at Arcadia, multiple titles here, to be able to have meets of this caliber so close to home, where it doesn't require a flight or a 5-6 hour drive or whatever, and then and knowing the legacy of the champions that have come before you, how awesome has this April chapter in your career been to be able to do what you've done in Mount SAC Relays and Arcadia Invitational?
Yeah, I mean, it's really great. I'm just happy that my last year I'm like leaving my mark and my legacy, however that may be. At this point, I'm just gonna let the chips fall where they may. We put in the work off season and now in season, and now we're just gonna see where it lands.
Most definitely. Literally, we're going to see where the discus lands, and I hope it's beyond 160, and I hope it's as close to 49 or 50 feet as is possible in that brilliant right arm of yours. But again, 45 3 3/4, 152.9, second in the shot, first in the disc. It was meant to be that way. One of the great seniors, one of the great athletes, one of the great throwers in California history, walking out of that ring one last time as a champion at the SAC Relays. Stay healthy. Best luck going forward.
Thank you.